Chris! What is that face? This is a Jedi Holocron, man.
Man, that joint is whack.
What? What do you mean it's whack, dude? Look at this. I'm gonna learn so much of the light side and the Jedi from this.
Lame, dude.
Well, what do you have that's better? Because I don't see anything better than a Jedi Holocron right now. Sorry. Waiting.
Bam! Sith Holocron.
Oh, that is cool.
Look at that.
You know...
Whoa, guys, wait a minute, hold up.
On shelves today, we have Age of Resistance Rose Tico #1. This one starts off with the Sisters of Otomak on a tiny, desolate planet called Haze Minor. Little Rose and Paige Tico are in the cockpit of a Z-95 starfighter. Hope you guys remember where that one is from. And they are ready to push this thing to its limits. With just the first few panels of this comic book, we learn that Paige is a stellar starfighter pilot and that Rose is a walking, talking engineering schematic. A small jump into the future where our girls are all grown up and we find their planet being ravished by the First Order. The First Order has cranked up the mining operation and they are destroying their planet. Rose and Paige had to take things on themselves and defend their little rock. I really loved this comic book. The narration was quite a surprise as well. You get to find out that Rose is a true hero. And if you guys listen to Shootin' the Poodoo episode #6, you'll find out that I'm a huge Rose Tico fan. So this comic book was spectacular. She is the brave one of the pair, and she is the one who is willing to put everything on the line so the galaxy is a better place to live.
On shelves today, Dr. Aphra, #36. Ooh, the backstabbery. Like the quadruple crossing backstabberies. It's delicious. Now, in our last issue, we're reintroduced to the Imperial Minister of Propaganda, Bettina Vore, as she's roped in Aphra and Velada into a plot to assassinate the Emperor. So this issue begins with Minister Vore's backstory, that she grew up rich, just not rich enough for her liking. And then she was married off to some chump senator who chumped his way up the imperial ladder. Even before getting her position as a head of propaganda, she saw what the empire could be, with the right message, tweaked and edited, of course. So to kick things off, she spread a rumor, a horrible rumor, about her husband. And did that dude dirty. All in an effort for her to rise in rank in the empire, make the galaxy great again, without all the genocide and wasted credits, strictly using propaganda. Now consider who the Emperor and his enforcer are. Violence and fear is what the galaxy got. And Vore wants a lovable leader in the public eye. And well, Palps ain't it. And that's where Aphra comes in. Vore has been watching Aphra for a long time, taking notes on how she always looks out for herself first and will betray at the drop of a hat. Another excellent Aphra issue. Now what's cool about this is that some teachings from Aphra's mom come back to help propel the story forward. But man, some double crosses. So many. So, does Vore succeed in killing the Emperor? Or is Aphra just too good for her own good?
On shelves today, we have Star Wars Age of Resistance, Rey, #1. We start with Rey reflecting on her past of always being alone and cut to Leia and Chewbacca mourning the recent death of Han Solo. She and Rey speak for a while, Leia encouraging Rey and calming her words about the mission ahead, giving her helpful advice that there's a time to run and a time to make a stand, and reminiscing about how up until his death, Han always knew the difference. Rey and Chewie board the Falcon with R2, and as they prepare to find Luke, they run into some trouble with the compressor on the ship. are to suggest that they go to a junkyard planet, morbidly known as Necropolis. There, they have to negotiate with an overseer named Aranea, and he's not playing around. Rei is sent down by herself into the main junkyard to retrieve the parts she needs, and things seem to go a little too perfectly, until she hears a rumbling, and it's not from her stomach. Okay, whew. This issue is well written all around. Shout out to Tom Taylor. Because first off, we get that vocally expressed internal monologue of misfortune, peppered with light sarcasm, which tends to be a staple, I find, in our heroes' journeys in Star Wars. Then, there is a continual examination of the motifs of being alone, balancing human urges of fight and flight, and hope. We also get a nugget from the past in the junkyard, and maybe a glimpse of the future at the Resistance base. Leia, as always, is full of hope in this issue, and she says something that gets me thinking about the future of the light side of the Force. Maybe a hint of what's to come in Rise of Skywalker? Whether it is or not, this issue showcases the badass strengths of Rey as a Force user. She is giving you knowledge, heart, diplomacy, and a willingness to apply wisdom. In some ways, she is already a lot like all the original trilogy heroes combined. Lastly, the artist really gave this some care and an extra cinematic edge. It made me wish I had some popcorn. Not gonna lie. Anyway, if you are ready for some great stuff, check this issue out. So thanks again for joining us for another quick shot of BROAXIUM right here at Atomic City Comics on South Street in Philadelphia.
That's right, everyone, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube,
Instagram, and Twitter.
That's right, and may the Force be with you.